In Maine, we just saw the truth slip out. As reported by Reuters, the Democratic governor of Maine, Janet Mills, on Friday vetoed a bill that would have made it the first U.S. state to impose a moratorium on large new data centers, even as local opposition to the electricity-hungry facilities grows. The irony of Governor Mills's veto is that the bill was initiated and passed by the Democratic-controlled Maine legislature. Why would a Democratic governor veto a bill passed by her own party? I think we know why. Is it because the governor is running for the U.S. Senate and needs big tech support? Now, let's be precise. I am not saying this veto was bought, but I am saying the public has every right to ask who benefits when a governor vetoes her own party's attempt to slow down AI-scale infrastructure. Because data centers are not just buildings. They are billion-dollar industrial assets. They come with developers, chambers of commerce, labor pressure, utility interests, and big tech demand sitting behind the curtain. And according to AP, state-level data center moratorium bills have faced opposition from data center developers, chambers of commerce, tech giants, labor unions, and electric utilities. That is not a small coalition. That is the full machinery of economic pressure. So whether this was about campaign money, economic development, political pressure, or fear of losing jobs, the outcome is the same. The legislature tried to hit pause. The governor hit override. And big tech got breathing room. The governor's argument centers on the town of Maine. The former paper mill closed after a boiler explosion. Jobs were lost. The local tax base was hit. The town needs economic renewal. That is real. Reuters reports the proposed data center is a $550 million redevelopment expected to create more than 800 construction jobs and at least 100 permanent jobs. So this is not a cartoon villain story. The jobs argument matters, but here is the part the public cannot ignore. A data center may help one town's tax base while shifting long-term infrastructure risk onto everyone else. Who pays for grid upgrades? Who absorbs rate pressure? Who guarantees that household customers are not subsidizing the AI build-out? And who makes sure Maine does not approve first and study later? Because that is what this veto looks like. Approve first, study after. This is why security of AI is no longer just about deepfakes, prompt injection, model theft, or chatbot hallucinations. AI is becoming physical infrastructure. It needs land. It needs cooling, it needs transmission, it needs electricity at industrial scale. And once AI becomes a major load on the grid, AI security becomes grid security. It becomes ratepayer security. It becomes public infrastructure security. AP reports that resistance to data center proposals is rising across communities, even as political leaders frame data centers as critical to economic growth and the AI race with China. AP also notes that voters are raising concerns about the enormous amount of power data centers use, while analysts warn about potential blackout risks in the mid-Atlantic grid. That is the real story. The AI race is being sold as national security. But if the public loses control of the grid, the rate structure, and the permitting process, then what exactly are we securing? Governor Mills says she still wants a council to study the impact of data centers. But Maine had a chance to pause first and study before the build-out. Instead, the governor vetoed the pause, protected the J project, and promised to study afterward. That is not governance before deployment. That is governance after permission. And that is the pattern we should all be watching. Democrats passed the pause. A Democratic governor vetoed it. Big tech got the opening. And the people of Maine are left with the question every state will soon face. When AI comes for the grid, who gets priority? The data centers, the politicians, the ratepayers, or the public that was supposed to be protected in the first place? I'm Bobby, and this is Security of AI. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below.